In the matter of People versus Allen, 243561, appearances for the record.
Your Honor, no Johnson on behalf of the people.
Yeah, Robert Kirby,
Opening ticket number 7331704B. And what are we doing today?
I understand Judge, he pleads guilty to the amended charge of leaving the scene of a property damage accident. Original charge will be dismissed. Recommendation by the prosecution is, which we've agreed to, is $1,800 fines and costs, any police reimbursement, and alcohol counseling.
That's correct, Your Honor, in addition to $100 prosecution.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's your understanding, Mr. Allen?
Yes, sir.
Any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
No, sir.
Entering your plea of guilty based on your own choice?
Yes.
You were given an advice of rights. You understand that you'll be waiving them all, including the right to a trial.
Yes, sir.
Going back to 6/15 of 24, were you over on Midland and McCarty in Saginaw Township, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan, operating a motor vehicle on a public road?
Yes.
Were you in a property damage accident?
Yes, sir.
And did you leave the scene?
Yes.
Anything further?
Nothing
Taking the
further.
plea? What did he hit?
Ditch kind of.
Right, well, either you hit it or you don't.
I hit him in the ditch.
No restitution issues, Judge.
All right, thank you. Let me do this. What was the?
098,
Okay. Any priors?
no, Judge.
You said 09? The B ticket is being dismissed as well.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Any objections to sentencing today?
No objections, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Gainfully employed, how many kids you got? Four? Yeah, he's got 4 kids.
Where does he
This is
work?
not gonna happen again. He does restoration work, contractor, they got a small company.
Okay. For the, go along with the recommendations of $1,800 fines and costs, included within that is 75 state minimum costs, $50 75 crime victims' rights fee, 50 state minimum costs. You have police reimbursement costs,
No, Your Honor.
$100 prosecution reimbursement, alcohol counseling and assessment. There will be an $80 fee for that through the probation department. And then to complete the same, alternative 92 days. Anything, time to pay, start with 60 days.
I assume I gotta take over probation, son.
Yeah.
Just better.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
You have course line
Yes, Your Honor.
on 244105, appearances for the record.
Your Honor, no Johnson on behalf of the people.
Robert Kirby, behalf of Mr. Corzine. The offer in this case is a plea judge is charge would be amended, the original charge to a failure to report leaving the scene of a property damage accident. And there'd be a recommended fine of $1,800, alcohol counseling, and prosecution expense and any police reimbursement.
That is correct, Your Honor. We have $100 prosecution costs. There's no police reimbursement.
That's your understanding, Mr. Gordon?
Yeah.
Any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty? Entering your plea of guilty based on your own choice?
Yes.
You were given an advice of rights. Understand that you waive them all, including the right to a trial.
Yes.
On or about 6/24/24, were you over on Center Road in Saginaw Township, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan, operating a motor vehicle on a public road?
Yes.
Did you leave the scene of a property damage accident?
Yes.
Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
What do you get?
Doc.
How do you get a boat ramp?
Yeah, he's putting, taking his boat out.
Below alcohol level,
Next, that's 17, Judge.
he has priors.
Way back, Judge. This is a relapse, he's an active AA member. I can vouch for him, Judge.
Refer to probation for a pre-sentence report. Bond will be continued.
Thank you.
Thank you. In the matter of People versus Carroll, 244367.
I don't know, John's on behalf of the people.
Rob's going to be at my client's employed Dow Chemical. And I made an application for sobriety course.
You want to adjourn?
Oh. I mean, I think it's something that's in this case.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, no.
Take care, Mr. Kemp. Yeah, Mr. Melton and Mr.
Jail's ready.
Good morning, Mr. Melton.
Good morning.
Mr. Alvarez, could you please turn on your mic and camera? I'll call People versus Alvarez on 245474. Appearances for the record.
Your Honor, no, John's on behalf of the people.
And John Milton for Mr. Alvarez.
And what are we doing today?
Your Honor, we have offered to amend the count 1 to operating what we prepared, and we would be non-crossing count 2. I'm not sure if the defendant would have himself to that deal with it.
I did discuss that with him, Judge. The offer, could I just, Mr. Alvarez, that's what we discussed. Do you want to accept that? You would need to talk to me privately first?
We could talk privately first.
Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you, Judge.
Hannah's here.
In the matter of People versus Brown, 4439361.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Brown, who is standing to my right.
All right.
We waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, referral to OAC.
Court plea of not guilty, also assigned counsel. Esteban.
Esteban, Mr. Brown lives at 11105 Sheridan Road, Burke, Michigan, 48417, who's been there for 7 years. He does have gainful employment.
Where does he work?
Handy Pro Homes Repair. He has shown up voluntarily. We are asking for the court for a PR bond.
I show that his license is revoked.
Yes.
Condition is bond, no driving. Any driving will result in revocation of bond. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. The matter of People versus Washington on 233698.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Washington, who's standing to my right. I believe this is just a bench warrant for failure to pay $275.
Just it is a bench warrant for failing to adhere to the accountability on the retail fraud matter. Is he going to take care of it today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great. Court will recall the bench warrant. Let's see, is this any of these? Did he complete the CST?
Yes, sir.
Very good, sir. Thank you. Okay, warrant is recalled, and then we'll just get this over to criminal.
So I'll just go pay this next.
Just have a seat. I gotta.
Yeah, well, take care. Good luck with everything. And the matter of People versus Alanis, 245390.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Alvarez. He's approaching the podium and he's standing to my right. We waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, referral to OAC.
Okay, let's see. And Esteban,
Esteban, Mr. Alvarez, lives at 3825 Boeing Drive, Saginaw, Michigan, 48604. He's been a lifelong resident of Saginaw, 48 years. He has shown up voluntarily. We are asking the court for a PR bond.
you're living over in Boeing?
Right now, I mean, we're going through some changes. My mother, she just passed away and we were caring for
Uh-huh.
her. She just passed away. That's why I wasn't able to make the first appearance.
Sorry, I just wondering where you're at. Are you just surfing from?
Right now, I'm just transitioning into somewhere. When
Okay,
I do, I'll update it.
all right. Okay. So you got housing, you got food,
Yes.
all right. Are you at the shelter at all, or are you?
No.
Okay, just friends to friends?
ADJ.
All right then. Yeah, this will be resolved on the next day. Good luck with everything.
Checking on this.
And then, People versus Evans, 892-7664.
Your Honor, Hannah Gates, on behalf of Mr. Evans, who's standing to my right, we waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, referral to OAC.
Okay, court will plead not guilty, also the signed counsel. Esteban,
Esteban, Mr. Evans lives at 3822 Bauer Drive, Saginaw, Michigan, 48604. He's been at that address for 6 years. He's a lifelong resident of Saginaw, 31 years. He does have gainful employment at Golden Globe Ballroom. He has shown up voluntarily. We are asking the court for a PR bond.
okay, and just have you gone to Secretary of State to find out what you need to do?
I have.
Okay, all right, it looks like you just take care of that, those matters, and then that shouldn't prevent you from getting a license, so. All right, and then I'm sure this will be resolved on the next court date. Stop over to Office of the Signed Counsel so you can have an attorney with you. Good luck, sir, take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Recalling, Alvarez on 245474. And, what are we doing today then, Mr. Melton? You're muted.
Sorry about that. We depend will accept the offer, plead guilty to impaired operating while visually impaired.
Okay,
Let the court know he's a resident of California, Judge, just so the court's aware. And
all right. Mr. Alvarez, is that your understanding as well?
Yes.
Have any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
No, sir.
Entering your plea of guilty based on your own choice?
Yes.
You were given a device of rights. Understand that you waive them all, including the right to a trial.
Yes.
All right. So going back to August 22nd, were you over on Guerra and Canada Road and Birch Run Township, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan, operating a motor vehicle on a public road?
Yes.
Had you been drinking prior to the time of your driving?
Yes.
And that impaired your ability to drive?
Yes.
Anything in taking the plea,
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Melton?
nothing further, Your Honor.
What was the blood alcohol level?
Your Honor, 0.12 BAC, and then we have 22 nanograms of THC.
Okay. All right. I think, given that I see in the complaint that there was a matter back in 14 in Ventura County, I'll refer the matter to probation. I don't have a problem if he appears via Zoom. What was he doing in Michigan? Does he come back often?
Working.
Working?
Yes.
Are you returning for work here?
No, I got sent to a different job site in California. I'm in Sacramento now.
We'll leave a phone number for him. Can we All right. Let's do this. Are you able to chat to me your phone number?
Yes, 805
Hold on.
253 9132.
805, I got it.
Okay, all right. we're good.
805-253-9132.
That's
Okay,
right.
All right. All right. I'm sure we'll resolve. I won't have a problem doing this via Zoom, so. All right, then. You're all set right now. Someone will reach out to you from probation, okay?
On probation?
Well, you're not on probation, but I need to
Oh,
have some
okay.
probation department talk with you, just so we
Okay.
can.
That's fine.
All right, take care.
Likewise, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Melton. Let's see. What are we doing, Mr.?
I'm good to go.
Yeah, you can, I can log in.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Do we know what we're doing with these?
Adam's working. Give me a second.
Okay,
Melton's done.
Okay.
We go on the jailers.
yeah. Good morning, jail. Good morning, Ms. Leday.
Good morning, Your Honor.
In the matter of People versus Allen on 246057, appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Emily Lyday on behalf of Mr. Allen. At this time, he'd waive the reading, plead not guilty, and ask for an assignment to the Office of Assigned Counsel. I'm ready to address bond when appropriate.
Court will enter a plea of not guilty, refer the matter to the Office of Assigned Counsel as to bond.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Allen is 42 years old. He's currently working at Premier Laundry. He was very forthcoming with me about his criminal history. I know you do have the bond recommendation, Your Honor, from the prosecutor's office. They are asking for a bond and at least $200 cash with no contact with the complaining witness. At this time, Your Honor, we would ask that you grant a PR bond on this file, or whatever bond the court finds reasonable. We would also ask that you enter a civil standby on the order so he can get any items from the home due to the no contact order.
Does he have any outstanding bench warrants?
Yes, Your Honor. He did say he has some unpaid tickets out of Port Huron.
The system just went.
System went down.
Well, I can't get anything now. Not responding.
Right.
Date of birth 10/27/81.
Mr. Allen, is that your birthday?
10/27/1981, yes.
You got a matter out of Ann Arbor?
That should have got resolved, I thought.
Ding, ding, ding. Nope. Was that a larceny charge?
Yeah, that was a larceny charge, but hold on, I'm trying to figure it out.
Data warrant
Oh.
6/20/24.
Well, I'm just not hearing about this. I didn't know about that. I thought that was resolved.
Well, hear it now, act on it later, still is there.
Okay.
And I think I saw another one out of Port Huron.
Yeah, that's the one it's unpaid fines.
Yes, Your Honor, he was forthcoming with me about the Port Huron ones, definitely.
But it wasn't traffic, was it?
So I was on probation and all of that. I never paid the court fines and I completed my probation and all of that. It was the court fines, I had to pay the prosecutor or the lawyer or whatever the case may be, but I never got a chance to pay it. That's all that warrant is for. It's no criminal or nothing like that. I was supposed to pay the court cost and all of that. And I end up moving out of Port Huron. But I had completed everything, probation and all of that.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, it was on assault battery, breaking and entering two. Well, here's the pickle you put us in. You don't take care of your stuff, and how do we know you're gonna do it here? Plus, this involves a domestic violence. It's my understanding you have a warrant that involves also an assaulted matter out of Port Huron. So that is my concern. One, whether or not you'll come to court and whether you're gonna
Oh,
be.
sir, I will come to court. I'm trying to keep my job. I just got on the right path. Me and her unfortunately had a little misunderstanding.
Mr. Allen, I don't want you to talk about the case, please.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to keep my job, Your Honor. That's all. I just got the job. They gave me an opportunity. And I will take care of the matter.
Where are you working at?
Premier Laundry.
Oh, that's right. I said that.
I get my first paycheck tomorrow. I just want to keep this job and it was hard for me to get in there. I just want to keep this job. It's hard to find a job, a good job like this. And they gave me an opportunity and I just want to keep this job. I will show up to court and everything. I do whatever I gotta do. I'll wear a tether if I have to. I just want to keep my job.
Make sure you're not gonna go beating on people.
No, I'm not, I don't beat on people, Your Honor. We just.
No, Mr. Allen, don't talk about the case file, please.
Yeah, I'm a good person. I go to church.
Right now is the
Say that again,
safety,
sir?
including the safety of the victim. I'll take it under advisement. I'll review the matter a little further and I'll get you a decision yet this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Matter of People versus Jackson, 46038.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Leila Day on behalf of Mr. Jackson. At this time, he'd waive the reading, plead not guilty, ask for an assignment to the Office of Assigned Counsel, and ready to address bond when appropriate.
Court will enter a plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel, pre-exam conference, 11/5 at 9 a.m., preliminary exam, 11/12 at 3 p.m. That'll be in front of Judge Clark. As to bond.
Yes, Your Honor, I have confirmed Mr. Jackson's address. He's 47 years old and a lifelong resident of Saginaw County. He was employed at Michigan Sugar, but was forthcoming with me about losing that job when he was arrested on this. He has been in custody since the 14th. I'm not quite sure why today. He's only being arraigned today on the 14th, but I am trying to work that out. He has no pending cases. He was very, very forthcoming with me about his criminal history and his parole status. Your Honor, he was released from prison in 2023. I recognize that when looking at the bond recommendation that they're asking for no PR bond due to his criminal history. However, all of his record is from 1998, and he did serve that time, Your Honor. He's not been in any trouble since he was released from prison. We'd be asking that Your Honor grant a PR bond or whatever bond the court find reasonable here today. Thanks.
They have not put a hold on him?
I'm not aware of one, Your Honor. However, that seems like it would be the course of action. Mr. Jackson, do you know if there's a parole hold on you right now?
I was, as far as I understand, I was supposed to be doing a parole, hearing, today, and it's found out yesterday, I was supposed to be getting, arraigned today, so I don't know.
Let me do this. Based on the nature of the charges, it involves criminal sexual conduct in the 4th degree. Based on the fact that that the defendant has prior convictions for criminal sexual conduct in the 1st degree, criminal sexual conduct in the 3rd degree, assault with intent to commit felony armed robbery. Given that the nature of these charges, given the prior record, bond will be set at 100,000 cash surety, no contact with the victim. That's my understanding. He has a hold. In the matter of People versus Fleming, 2618476.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Emily Lyday on behalf of Cheyenne Fleming. I have confirmed her address on Cherry Blossom, Your Honor. It's bench warrant for failing to appear back in April. She was very forthcoming with me about just facing some personal issues in her life and really working to clean up some things. She is trying to clean up her life here as well as a couple other counties. And so we'd ask that this bench warrant be recalled and her pretrial be reset and she be granted a PR bond so she can focus on handling some of these tickets in some of the other counties. Thank you.
Well, she didn't show up in April, she didn't show up in September, she didn't show up in January. She just doesn't show up. Doesn't she have a warrant outstanding as well?
She does, Your Honor, out of Isabella County. She expects that they will come get her if she's released out of Saginaw to go handle some things there. She says she does expect to spend some time in the county jail there.
And if she were drug tested today, how would she test?
Your Honor, she would not be clean today. She was very forthcoming with me about that as well. I'm sure she could speak more to that, but she wouldn't test dirty today.
All right. Let's recall the bench warrant. Since the defendant appears via Zoom in custody, also she has a history of non-appearance. Bond will be a $200 cash only bond. And then when she goes over to Isabella, I'm sure we can resolve it somehow through Zoom. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
In the matter of People versus Simpson on 214553 and 2467, appearances for the record.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Emily Lyday on behalf of Ashley Simpson. First on case sending 4553 SD. It's an outstanding ticket for not paying fines and costs in the amount of $680. She does let me know that that $680 can be paid today. And so I'd ask that once that's paid, that file is closed, Your Honor. As to the new file, she'd waive the reading, plead not guilty, ask for an assignment to the Office of Assigned Counsel, and ready to address bond when appropriate.
Did she complete the force program through DOT?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I wasn't aware of any of the conditions of her probation. Ms. Simpson, did you complete DOT?
Yes.
Don't believe I put her on probation. Recall the bench warrant. And then the 6-8 Can you have, Michelle confirm that she completed that? Given that now, you said you waived the reading on the embezzlement charge.
Yes, Your Honor, waive the reading, plead not guilty, ask for an assignment to the Office of Assigned Counsel, and ready to address bond when appropriate.
Pre-exam conference 10:30 at 8:40 a.m. Preliminary exam 11:05 at 9:30. That's in front of Judge Jurens. Here's the bond.
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Simpson is a lifelong resident of Saginaw County. She's 36 years old. She's currently employed at the Little Store in Bridgeport for the last 5 months. She has no pending cases. She was very forthcoming with me about her one criminal conviction, and she is not on probation or parole. We'd ask for a PR bond in this file or whatever bond the court finds reasonable today.
New bond in, is that for the old unused? That's what it is. All right. 19. Take under advisement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
In the matter of People versus Bauer on 234284, 234285, 234286.
Good morning, Your Honor. Emily Liddy on behalf of Mr. Zach Bauer. At this time, he'd waive the reading, plead not guilty, ask for an assignment to the Office of Assigned Counsel. Your Honor, I have explained to him that he needs to go set up a payment plan at City Hall and then the total for all 3 of the tax years. And so he does know the plan of action. So I just asked that he be granted a PR bond and this be set for pretrial.
Is he working?
Yes, Your Honor, he is. He's the Director of Dining Services at Chartwells.
Okay. Well, let's do that. I'm sure these will all be resolved. You just need to go to the city. If you owe it, then you have to enter a payment program. If you don't, then you need to work out what's going on with documentation and so forth. But I'm not going to refer over to Office of Assigned Counsel. They can just be all set for pretrial. All right, all PR bonds and then set for pretrial. So, Mr. Bauer, you'll get notice over on the Gratiot Road address, and I'm sure these will all be resolved. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
In the matter of People versus Dennis Cruz on 243752, 244487, appearances for the record.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Emily Liddy on behalf of Richard De La Cruz. Your Honor, I do have an updated address for the court. That's 2403 Mackinac Heights, apartment C34, Saginaw 48602. Your Honor, these are 2 bench warrants for failing to appear for arraignment. So I just asked that the bench warrant be recalled and we have him arraigned today. He'd waive the reading, plead not guilty, and ask for an assignment to the Office of Assigned Counsel, ready to address bond when appropriate.
Court winner pleads of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel. And then as to bond.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. De La Cruz is 34 years old and a lifelong resident of Saginaw County. He did currently just get one of the best jobs he's had. He's currently baker working at, and forgive me if I say this wrong, but I believe it's Neo Polano's. It's over across from White's Bar on State Street. He does not have any pending cases. He was extremely forthcoming with me about his past criminal history, and he is not on probation nor parole. Your Honor, I just asked for a PR bond in this file.
Gotcha. Was just discharged from probation back in July of this year.
Yes, Your Honor, he let me know that.
I was on a home invasion.
Yes, Your Honor, he was very forthcoming with me about his criminal history and his probation status where he was discharged earlier this year.
Just has a lot going on in the last couple of years.
He
DD.
does, Your Honor. But like I said, he has really started to turn his life around by getting this job at a bakery. It was a job through it. I believe he said his brother's friend or his brother's cousin, or something along those lines. But said that it is truly a gift to be able to work at this bakery. He has already missed a shift today, and keeping this job is extremely, extremely important to him.
You have no contact in the matter from 6/25 of 24. I assume then that he was in jail from that time when he got discharged. I saw the letter from Judge Gafke that said that he was to be released when they signed the petition, so, all right. 7,500 PR, no contact with the victim, you'll have to call down the prosecutor's office. And then, the other one is a disorderly. So, yeah. All right. All right, Ms. Pelkey, you're all set. And then with regard to Mr. Allen, what I'm gonna do is convert to a PR bond, but he'll have with CST counseling within 5 days. for pretrial programming. No contact with the victim. No alcohol, illegal controlled substances, firearms or weapons of any kind. With regard to Ms.
Is a
Simpson,
civil, I'm sorry, Your Honor, is a civil standby noted on Alan's order as well for him to get items?
he'll have to arrange for that. And he'll have to contact the police to do that, police department in that area. And then with regard to Ms. Simpson, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her, so I'm still thinking about it.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you said you're keeping that under advisement at the moment?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good.
in
Have a good morning.
regards to People versus Fulbright on 245926. Jonathan Fulbright,
Good morning, Your Honor. James Gus, on behalf of Mr. Fulbright.
all right, waive the reading.
Waive reading and plead not guilty.
Court winner, not guilty, you've been recleaned.
Yes.
Okay, let me give the dates. Pre-exam, November 6th at 4 p.m. Preliminary exam, November 13th at 3 p.m. That's in front of Judge Clark. And Esteban.
He is 41 years of age. He's lived most of his life in Saginaw County. His mother resides in Saginaw County and other relatives. He's employed, been with the same employer for 8 years. He is a disabled veteran, combat veteran. He's lived 1 year at his current address. He indicates to me he has not consumed alcohol since this incident.
Okay.
I think his latest prior is,
Back in 2009 that I show,
yeah, that's what I had.
and I don't understand the bond recommendation asks for a bond, but gives no justification on why they would do that. Defendant appears voluntarily. And has retained counsel. Bond will be set at 7,500 personal recognizance, no alcohol, no illegal controlled substances. Anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Yeah,